Hello and welcome to Triple R Gaming, presented to you by myself, Badman Jr. 88, and today we are here in Sepang, Malaysia, for round 2 of the F1 2015 Back of the Grid Challenge. So we're here on the grid getting ready, and just before we start the race, if you haven't gone and seen round 1, I recommend you go see round 1 before seeing this, because obviously you'll know the results at the end of this if you haven't seen round 1. So here we are on the grid. We're basically between myself and my engineers deciding on what type of strategy we should go on for the race, and basically to see what is best. Today's strategies, the two options for today's strategies are a 2-stop and a 3-stop. So I've got to make the decision on which one I would like. So basically, as you can see, we're just about to look at these strategies. The 3-stop is obviously option, and then a prime at the end. And the 2-stop is prime, option, prime. I decided to go with the prime, option, prime because I felt even though it was a little bit of a slower strategy, I could make the most of that strategy with me starting in 20th place. And I know I wouldn't get as fast off the line, but we would, hopefully make up the places within the race. So here we are. We're just about to start the race because we've decided on the strategy call. So here we are. The two manners in front of us, just trying to dispose of them as quickly as possible. So here we go, 5 red lights and we're off. So we get past Stevens and Mary very quickly, and now we've got the two McLarens and Carlos Sainz in front of us. So we're going down to the first corner. We plan to brake really hard to try and get past a load of these. We passed both the two Saubers and Max Verstappen. Now Max Verstappen comes back at us at the left hand side and he's trying to get past us again, and I managed to regain 9th place. So now we've got Daniel Kvyat in front of us, so we're going to really push to get past Daniel Kvyat, because obviously with Williams and Red Bull we are fighting both of them in the constructors, hopefully to try and pass them both. But we just passed Daniel Kvyat on turn 4, I believe that is, and now we're going around the left-hander. And we've got the two Williams cars of Bottas and Felipe Massa in front of us. So we're just going to try as hard as we can to try and get past them. But they're fighting each other, so that's going to give us the advantage as we can close up on them in the braking zones and just generally close up on them because they are both riding in dirty air. But as you can see, it's wheel-to-wheel action for the two Williams guys in front of us. Right there, pit board is going crazy at the moment. So yes, we're just basically hanging back just to see what happens between these two guys, and to see if we can take any advantages while or when they come. So here we're still on lap 1. I wanted to show you the whole of lap 1 because I felt like there was a lot going on in lap 1. So we're down the back straight, trying to get Felipe Massa. No DRS this lap obviously because we're only on the first lap. But I'm trying to close up on him, but then Daniel Kvyat behind me is trying to close up on me. So I try to brake into the last corner. I overshoot it a little bit. Hamilton's obviously got past us, which is not to be not expected. So we're on lap 2. Now going on to lap 3, we're still chasing Felipe Massa and Valtteri Bottas. I haven't managed to get past them as yet, but I have managed to close up on them significantly. So we are here back on the back straight. Now I think DRS is enabled, so I enable my DRS. Slowly but surely getting closer and closer to Felipe, and now we go around the last corner and we're right up Felipe's gearbox and we are really just pushing. Got more DRS here on the start finish straight, and we're probably going to try go down. Let's see, Massa's got Bottas, and Bottas is going down our side, left hand side, and we've got Bottas for 7th place, and we're going to try and get Massa. Just remember they are on the option tyre, so we do not have the advantage here, even though we are quite fast. They are going to be very punchy, and Bottas will try and come back at us. But my main focus is Felipe Massa and getting past him as fast as possible to get up as high as possible. So now we're going around the left-hander again, which leads on to the right-hander. I'm going to probably go around the right-hand side. There's the right-hand side. Try and push him, squeeze him, and he goes wide and we go past. 6th place for us. So now the Williams guys are fighting again, which hopefully give me the opportunity to pull away. So here we go. around the left-hander on lap 4, and we're in 6th place. Now we're chasing down Ricardo in the Red Bull to see if we can get past him. So here we go. Now we're on lap 9. Nothing happened between lap 4 and lap 9. I'm still behind Ricardo. A few people have pit because obviously I'm on a different pit strategy to most of the people around me. So I'm going to be out of sequence to the end of the race, so we're not really sure where I'm going to end up. I'm basically now just waiting for Ricardo to pit because I don't want to lose time to him by going around again. So he's now pitting, so now I'm in the pits with him to see if I can close off him in the pit stop phases. Here we go, we're in the pits. Let's hope that we can have a sub 3 second pit stop and try and get us either in front of Ricardo or closer to Ricardo. So as you can see, he's just gone past. We are fitting the option set of tyres, and I don't know if we're closer, but oh yes, no, we're visually closer now, so we'll be able to chase him down and try and pass him. But the 2 Williams guys will be in front of us again. Oh no, it's Bottas and Button. I've managed to get out in front of Felipe Massa, which is something we wanted to do, but it's a shame that I couldn't get out before Bottas. So now we're going to be chasing Bottas down first, 8th place, and then Button after that. So we're going to go down to turn 4, brake hard, really get tight on the inside, and really get a good exit there. With the fresh tyres, we're going to be able to definitely get past these guys a lot quicker than normal, and we're on the options now as well. We are right upside Bottas. We're going to get Bottas. We're going to try and look down the side of Button. We went wide there a little bit, lost a bit of aero there, and now we're chasing Button down. We're going to brake hard into the left-hander just to see if we can get past him, and we can. So now we're again chasing Ricardo down, so we're going to try and our best to get Ricardo. So here we go, around the right-hand turn. Obviously defended from Button at all costs on lap 10. So here we go. Ricardo is very much better than his teammate, and he's just trying to build the gap against me. So on lap 11, just over a lap later, we are getting closer again. We're right up the gearbox of Daniel Ricciardo, and we're really trying to chase him down. And as you can see, we are getting very close. We're probably going to try and get him on the back straight, if I know me. We're going to try and get him on the back straight. Try and really just push him into making a mistake, possibly. I make a mistake instead. So as you can see, I'm trying to push as hard as possible to get past Ricciardo. Hamilton's just set the fastest lap again. What a surprise. I go down his left-hand side and I'm into 5th place. So yes, go around the corner, and we're just trying to defend from him. He's trying to come back at us, because obviously he will now have DRS, unlike us, so he's going to try and come back at us. I've just set the fastest lap of the race, so I'm flying, essentially. So here we go, into the first corner, really just trying to defend from Daniel, because he's trying to come back at me, trying to come back at me for the position. But now I'm pulling away from him on lap 12, which is brilliant. So lap 17, nothing really happened between those 2 times, but while trying to chase Raikkonen down for 3rd place, obviously I'm out of sync with the pit stops, I was chasing a back marker of Stevens in the Mana Marussia, and had a bit of a tail happy moment there. He goes across there, and bang, flaming goes into the side of me. Luckily I had no damage. Apparently I was told off for the accident. He came off the track. Never understood that, but anyway, I thought I'd show you it. So now later on in that lap, I think we're getting ready for another pit stop, and doing the same as we did with Ricciardo with Raikkonen. Raikkonen's in the pits, now I'm in the pits, just to see if we can basically do the undercut on him or try and get ahead of him. So now he's in the pits, and we're in the pits, and we go on to our final set of prime tyres, which is the orange wall tyres. mechanics doing their work. There we go. Lovely tyres. There's a bit of a glitch with my pit stops. For some reason my wheels aren't quite in line as they should be. A bit random, but we had it with the last race as well with the tyres staying put, so I don't know. So here we go on to lap 18, and we're going to chase down Raikkonen for 4th place now. So we seem to have gone back in the sequence a little bit more now with all the pit stops being pretty much said and done. So now we're chasing down Raikkonen, putting the fuel on rich mix to try and catch him with his fresh tyres, but I'm not sure if he's on the options or primes at this point. We'll just find out. He is on primes like I am, so there's no tyre advantage here. So I was just basically trying to really push hard, but I just pushed him a little bit too hard here, and I managed to go into the back of him. I pushed him off the track. Not good really, but later on that lap I decided down the back straight I would let him past, because I felt like that was an unfair manoeuvre. I didn't really want a penalty at the end of the race, so I decided to let him through and chase him down again on lap 18, going on to lap 19. So, I thought that was fair, and I didn't want to get a penalty afterwards and drop too many positions. So now on lap 20, 2 to 3 laps later, I'm still chasing Raikkonen. Can't seem to get past him for some reason. I don't know why, I struggled to get past him. With us having this Mercedes engine and them not having the Mercedes engine, having the Ferrari engine, I still struggling. So I go down the right hand side here to try and have a look, but again struggling to get past him. I must admit Raikkonen's giving me a bit of a hard time here. I'm not sure if he's going to be pitting again. My pit crew recommended that I pit again, but I decided I'm not pitting again, even though they'll tell me later on that they want me to pit. But I can finish the race on these tyres, I believe. So going around the side of Raikkonen again, he's going a lot slower than me, and I can't seem to get round him at this time. And going around this corner, this left hand corner, I decided to be a bit more careful this time. I broke it a little bit earlier, and this time the manoeuvre is right. It looks like it's going to work. No, not quite. Oh no, he goes wide, and it does work, but it was very, very close there. We almost touched bang tyres, but he went wide, so I took the advantage while it was there. So Raikkonen is going to try and come back at me. He's probably put it onto fuel mix 3. I think my engineer told me. So basically, he was trying to chase me down, and I was just trying to build the gap between me and him. We've only got 18 runners in the race now. We're going on to lap 23. We've got Lewis Hamilton behind us, so he's managed to get past Kimi Raikkonen, and he's obviously on the free stop because he wouldn't be beyond me otherwise. So now he's trying to chase me down on the option tyres, and pretty much makes it look easy to get past me in the last corner. Yeah, he just kind of tries to bash me off there a little bit, but he made it look a bit easier than most would. But he is in the Mercedes car. He's set the fastest lap, taking it away from me, but I will not give up, and I went down the right hand side to try and get past him again, and I almost had it, but for some reason this S section was not working for me, and he managed to get past me again, and I just tried my hardest to keep up with him, but being they are the works team, I just could not keep up with him, and their aero package is so much better than ours. So, but I did push hard to try and stay with him, try and see if he'd make a mistake and I could pass him again, but it wasn't happening. So I really just tried to push as hard as I could. As you can see, still trying to push, but it was just no way I was going to get past him again. He just had too much pace on those brand new prime tyres, not prime tyres, option tyres, and I just wasn't going to catch him. So now on lap 28, I kind of remained in this position, and in a minute Nico Rosberg has won the Grand Prix. I've come 4th. Yeah, it's a good race. Raikkonen wasn't really catching me, and I wasn't really catching Vettel. I was catching Vettel a little bit, but not enough to make any serious damage on him. But yeah, it was a good race apart from that. 4th place, I couldn't have asked for anything better. I was really chuffed with that, better than my 7th place in Australia. And yeah, just couldn't ask for more than that really. We were really happy, the team was really happy with me, there's no problems really. So yeah, solid result there, solid result. So we'll be looking at the championship table in a minute. Okay, so here's the results of the race, as you did in order. Teammate Hulkenberg came 12th It's only one place from where he started. It's not great. He's not pulling his weight for the team at the moment. But I got 4th. Nico got 1st place, and obviously Lewis actually managed to pass Sebastian before the end of the race. So 1-2 for Mercedes, and I stopped to 3-4 for Ferrari. But at the end of the day, I wanted the points, and yeah, 2 stops work. So looking at the championship table, I am now 6th in the championship with 18 points. I've overtaken Felipe Massa, and my teammate is in 15th still. He's the only person that hasn't scored a point for Force India, or for a major team really, because everybody else seems to have scored. So yeah, it's not great for him, but we're good. So looking at the constructors in a minute to find out if anything's happened in there. So we'll just wait for this. Just a real positive end to the race. So now we're at the constructors. Yeah, we've actually jumped Red Bull, believe it or not. We're on the same amount of points, but for some reason we have jumped them. Maybe because I got the 4th place. Yeah, maybe, I don't know. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. If you enjoyed the race, hit that like button. If you want to see some more, subscribe to the channel. And I just want to say the commentaries are getting better. I do apologise about them. I'm not that great at this, but I am working on it. But yeah, if you do want to see more, subscribe, like, and comment on the comment section. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time.